Okay, it's morning for some reason, and I'm trying to get myself very slowly and carefully awake for the day. Working on setting up, don't want to stress anything, and slowly I'm going to get vertical. So, I'm sitting here looking at my app from yesterday. Apparently I just got an email, and I'll put a screenshot up here so you can tell that I was doing really good with my active minutes. And then on the day that I had really bad pain, that was like really low. And then yesterday, coming off the medication I needed, that was also really low, but less so because I did have that walk. And I think if I manage things correctly today, I should be able to get back in green range. And that is definitely what I want to do. As much as I can. If I can, then I will, that's the plan. So I've got someplace to be noon, dropping somebody off. And in that time, I've got to get him sorted out to go, get my own self sorted out to go, try to manage everything that I try to do in the morning before that happens. Even though it's really dim in here, I think I'm definitely seeing the hair dye. The cat says hi. You're Bruce's cat. Go bug him. $126.4. This is definitely back on track. I'm so glad to see this number after yesterday. Outfit time. It's Shaman's Harvest Dragonfly and blue jeans and a noisy cat. And I'm gonna go grab my shoes. And in about 20 minutes here, I'm gonna have to run my kiddo down to the school and get him to do his assessment test. Booyah. But first, coffee. Okay, coffee with something solid. It's not quite noon and I just dropped off my youngest so that he can do his assessment testing, and now I'm gonna go hit the neighborhoods in the area while he does that, and I'm gonna munsee for a while. At some point, I may actually get over to this very teeny tiny market and grab some shredded cheese. Maybe not. I don't know. Definitely doing some munsee though. I suppose I can also fuel up. I am about due for an oil change, but I don't think I'm going to do that while I'm waiting on my kiddo. Just munsee. I just stopped at a local labyrinth, and it's a small one, so I decided to go ahead and walk it. I'll be making a video out of that. It's about 12:30 and I'm still waiting on any phone call of, hey, come get your kid, that I'm supposed to get when he's done. I don't want to run all the way home and then have to run back out. I'm sticking munsee stickers. So far I have done 3, 2 at parks and 1 at that labyrinth. And it's public. It's open to the general public for all your prayerful and meditative needs, I guess. I'm gonna go up this road, see if I can't find more munzees. After all that water yesterday, I'm kind of thirsty. I didn't quite finish my coffee. Oh, my window's open. That might do it. I didn't quite finish my coffee before leaving. I really did not make very good time this morning, but at least everything got done, you know. The important stuff is on track, which is pretty much all I can manage right now is handle the big stuff. And the smaller stuff will happen or it won't. Oh well. Like, I got my kid to eat lunch before taking him for his testing. Even if I skipped because I was taking extra time getting myself ready. I wonder if there's any munzees at the cemetery. It's historical, there might be. Okay. Go hit the park. Not the end where I've already put munzees. And also I'm going to be on the lookout for other people's munzees. All the munzees all the time. Got home at 2 o'clock and my mom said, hey, there's fried rice. And this is not just fried rice. This is loaded fried rice, which makes for a decent lunch. Dinner was a little bit less healthy. That was chips and queso con carne, which is cheese with meat. So spicy cheese with meat. Also very tasty, very filling, very spicy, very bad for you. It's 10:59 and I am just now getting to this. You guys missed a good chunk of my afternoon. Totally on me. So I did not wind up stopping for cheese. I wound up stopping at Harbor Freight, which is, that's complicated within itself because they have so much fun stuff to play with there. Good stuff. I picked up some tilt bins, like so, and I get home, have my fried rice for lunch. I'm peeling the stickers off the tilt bins to get them set up with my craft table, and I hear my dad telling my mom, apparently Sarah bought tilt bins at the Harbor Freight. And then I was wondering how he knew that when he hadn't even seen me come in with the bag. My mom had seen me come in with the bag. And comes down the hallway. And then I realized I had given his phone number because discounts and points and stuff like that. Otherwise, he would have had no idea I had even been into Harbor Freight. I'm not sponsored by Harbor Freight. I just like saying Harbor Freight a lot. Don't worry about it. And comes and leans in my doorway. Tilt bins, huh? And had one in my hand and I held up. I'm like, they're exactly the right size for nail polish. He was not impressed. Actually, they're for the craft table. My craft table. My crazy creative junk pile that happens to have a table in it somewhere, which I actually got pretty organized today. It does fold up out of my way. I just I leave it down for days at a time, especially when I have any sort of project going on, and it'll slow other people trying to barrel into my room, particularly my very large children, but not me. Especially not now that I have lost a whole lot of girth. So that's fun. Just, trap the other people in the house from invading the space where I'm trying to do things with resin and paint and leather. Just, good luck getting past the craft table. You're going to get stuck in the resin. But really, it is a big help, and I am planning to get more of these. Turns out these things don't just connect on top and bottom. They also connect on the sides. And they have these little holes on the back where you could conceivably mount them to the wall. And just have a whole wall full of these wonderful little bins. And when you tilt them outwards, if you lift them up, you can take the plastic part inside out, right? So if they were mounted to the wall, you could still switch the portion that tips out toward you and rearrange them. And they're clear, so I know what all is inside of them. So yes, I'm gonna need a bunch more of these. They're fantastic. I'm definitely getting more of those. Tomorrow, I think there might be another episode of Walker on. I'm definitely watching that. I am not sure how many minutes I've managed, how many active minutes. I already know I am at more than yesterday, and in the long run, more than yesterday is kind of where you should shoot for on everything, unless of course it's calorie intake where, you know, you're trying to ramp it down, in which case less than yesterday. Better than yesterday, right? I'll get there. I haven't had that much TV today. I'm trying to think if I got any TV today. Aside from, of course, I had made a deal with my kid to get his math done, and then I would watch whatever this YouTube thing is that he was trying to show me. And then I sat through someone talking about playing a game, Pokemon, on a Game Boy for much longer than I would ever care to pay attention to anything that brain-meltingly numb. So I haven't gotten a whole lot of entertainment. Mostly, it's been just, you know, trying to get through my day. I'm still not feeling fantastic, but better than yesterday. And with that, I think I'm done for the night. I'm going to try to turn in early. I'm going to try to wake up early. Anyway, the attempt will be made, and that is where I need to focus. Thanks for sharing my day with me.